Okay, should've. Okay. I got him. Oh my gosh, bro, these fuck ass plants, bro. Oh! If you haven't seen, 2-time got nerfed. Yeah, this is a very good day. Very good day. 2-time stuns, 2-time survivability. Basically, everything about 2-time was nerfed. Or you could say reworked because of his new prey ability, but I think this is a really good direction. 2-time has always been a problem for Forsaken since he was first introduced. 2-time never really fit in with the rest of the cast, being just an extra life, and an extra life that just instantly gave you weakness and could have died in 2 shots, or less than a few seconds, since you were basically 1 shot for 12 whole seconds because of your revive. But even then, like, 2-time was considerably the worst survivalist and character there, and after his rework, he became the best survivalist and sentinel, and that stayed for a really long time. And it's pretty comfortable to say that I'm pretty sure he was still in that position until the Azure update. Until now, 2-time was so fucking annoying. Obviously, you need to be good at 2-time to actually be able to consistently hit your stuns, since trick stabs were at least difficult to pull off towards the beginning. But any competent survivor or 2-time could just easily pick up 2-time and just be an annoying pest. So 2-time finally getting the treatment that he deserves and just being nerfed makes me really happy to see that. About the nerfs, I think the only thing that they went overboard was maybe prey. Prey is good as an ability, but I do think that they should at least up the healing and not just be 2 to 1. I'm saying, like, at least give him 0.5 more HP, or maybe an extra HP. But I still think that the nerfs were definitely necessary. I think trick stabs are still possible if your ping decides to just screw you over, but still, the nerfs were enough to where 2-time can't keep hitting trick stabs and stun you long enough to where you can't get back up, since the stun was also reduced to 2 seconds and you're no longer healed when stabbing. So you really need to be able to be collecting ovulation and risking your life. And since you're technically the weakest survivor other than Jane Doe as the sentinel, it's really good, because now it's just a real risk or reward for 2-time. So good job, Forsaken developers.
Hey Jimmy, give me a cheese with nothing.
Other than Thomas getting a nerf, our buddy here, our little tiny femboy twink that we all love, also got a very well-deserved nerf. Instead of just being able to get a free get out of chase tool, well, he now has to work for it, and on top of that, he has to continuously work for it every single time he wants to run away. By doing this, he actually needs to be giving out more pizzas, and because of that, they decided to nerf the cooldown. So there's gonna be more pizzas, but the pizzas also got the HP they give out decreased. So you also need to be doing generators as Elliot. So good luck having fun doing generators. Just gonna have a good time multitasking everything that you do. You know, doing generators, making sure you're at a chase, healing people. Good luck, Elliot's. I salute any of you that actually play Elliot for fun. So have fun with that. And one more thing, not to forget the cherry on top. Even if you are able to do all that consistently, if you are in range while chase and you use rush hour, you're gonna be granted exhausted. So finally, the developers decided not to chicken out. They decided to keep the decision. They decided we're sticking with exhaustion, and that's final. And thank you. That way, you're just not having to run around goofy little Elliot as his protectors of sworn guests and Shiletsky's and whoever wants Elliot's pizza grease all over them. They're gonna have a lot harder time doing that, especially if you are in range. So thank you for that, Forsaken developers. You are 2 for 2 so far. Let's keep this up, please. You've already nerfed the best Sentinel, and right now you've nerfed the best support. So thank you. Thank you very much.
I bring the bull, AJ, and Big Justice.
I did not like what they did with Taph. Why did you do this? They got rid of the ability to be exploded through walls, and to be fair, that's not really the most honest thing that a survivor can do, but still, it's what made Taph like have the element surprise. I mean, they expanded the range, but they nerfed Taph. Why would you do this? I guess it's up to experience, but I've never seen people Taph stack, so I don't understand why they keep nerfing Taph's ability to be with other Taphs. Taph is so underpicked when it comes to other survivors, and obviously the better pick is just Builderman. So why do you keep nerfing Taph? Stop nerfing Taph, bro. Like leave my boy alone. Like I don't like this. Out of all of them, this is. I feel like Taph didn't deserve this nerf, or at least they should have nerfed him in a different way. I don't like what they did to Taph. I really don't think that Taph deserved this at all. Honestly, I think it's the worst part of the update for me, because it just doesn't make sense for me for them to nerf Taph. Taph is already an underrated survivor. It's almost one of the worst survivors too, other than maybe N7, since he's really doesn't do much for the team, and that's about it. So realistically, Taph is a second worst survivor, and for them to keep nerfing them and not be able to pair well with other Taphs, it just kind of ruins Taph as a character, since really the aura read is good, but that's about it. And his explosion, I'm glad that they at least buffed it and gave it weakness, but still, you can just regain stamina right there in front of them. And for them, they think that, oh, well, at least they're weakened down. The killer could still get a hit afterwards, and I feel like the few seconds of disorientation that Taph does give just really isn't enough to actually put Taph as a very competent survivor, or a valued one at that. So I feel like that just puts him in an even lower situation, and I just don't like it. I really don't like this part of Taph's kit being kind of ruined. I understand for two-time, but once again, two-time was nerfed in a reasonable way, and to some extent so was Taph, but I just don't like what they did to Taph. For me personally, you're just kind of making the worst or second worst survivor like not as good anymore. But other than that, this the dev team, they did a pretty good job. Finally, Azure, fucking Moggs, John Doe, holy shit! Like fix John Doe or kill Azure. Do one or the other. Holy crap, bro! Like, Azure is something. I'll say that. But that's about it. So goodbye. I'm gonna go eat some Hot Pockets.